action in downtown Orlando through the air. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Siakam.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Smitty is a player when it comes to preparing for a long season. Talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger, lifting, and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
Right side, Fournier. True on the 14-footer. Fournier's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Magic.
Just the first good move in between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Isaac passes to Gordon. Vucevic against Ibaka. Fade away. And it's Vucevic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Siakam throws it down.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover. You know, the 5-time All-Star Kyle Lowry has made a career of proving his doubters wrong. You ask me, I think he's still underrated.
Siakam misses.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Lowry's shot is good. And you ask Lowry, he's always felt underestimated. Smitty, what do people overlook about him?
You know, I think, Kevin, is his defense, first and foremost. He's a top 10 point guard at both ends of the floor. That's what makes him very special.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
The free throw drops for Gordon. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's Doc in for Fournier. Then for the Raptors, Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Powell. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Fultz looking around. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Back to Fultz. A floater. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here's Bamba. That one doesn't go. In Toronto, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open look, and the jumper falls for him. Fultz has got 5.
You have to respect how creative Fultz is, especially in these pick-and-roll sets, crippling the defense with that quick trigger.
Inside, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Fultz. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Orlando. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Davis is out there with Lowry, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. Here's Orlando now, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Moves back up, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First one falls for him. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are my 4.
That one is no good.
and sort of known for that crazy length. Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Now here's Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Boucher. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Isaac. From deep three-point range, Anunoby, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here is Davis after the Magic pick up 2. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Raptors trail by 3. It's Powell on the wing. It's stolen by Carter Williams. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Davis against Carter Williams. Here's Anunoby. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Isaac. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And the shot goes down.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ennis, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam's checked in. Now here's Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 7. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside Fournier. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Here's Anunoby. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Carter Williams with the bounce pass. He gets that one. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Good job by Michael Carter Williams. In their pick and roll, timing can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Siakam. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Keeping the paint tight is key. Thanks very much, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's the Magic with the ball.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Lowry. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Dishes it to Fournier. Poked loose. Powell with the steal. 4-on-3 break. For 3. The shot missing. And Orlando the other way now.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon. And it's Doc in for Evan Fournier. Raptors trail by 18. Now, here's Lowry. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now, here's Fultz. Here's Bamba, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Raptors trail by 17. In the corner, Powell with it. That one, no good. Great D that time from Doc. Here's Ross. Second chance shot, and Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got 6.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Back to Lowry, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Davis is checked in for Powell. Now here is Augustine. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Pass to Isaac, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Shots good by Boucher.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Passes it to Isaac. Here is Doc. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Here's Boucher. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So for the Magic, Murray's checked in for Isaac. Ennis comes in for Ross. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. The Magic leading by 17. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Magic have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Good on the second free throw. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lowry against Carter Williams. Outside Gasol. Here's Hollis Jefferson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside Davis. Knocks down the three ball.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Magic leading by 15. Pass to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Vucevic dishes to Murray. Now Vucevic. He has 6. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And from a recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Steve Clifford.
Well, we're doing well. Great job. Show your hands. Show your hands. Don't fouls.
Moments ago, Steve Clifford talking about defensive technique. Doesn't want to give up 3 points at the charity line.
And by focusing in on the smallest thing, his guys know how serious he is. One of the better defensive coaches in our league.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Davis, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot. Free throw drops for Lowry. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. And Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Gordon against Siakam. It's hauled in by Gordon.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 21.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Now here is Lowry. Siakam with it. Defended now by Fournier. Shoots a fader. Siakam misses.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Carter Williams finds Gordon. That one drops for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. Pass to Davis. Here's Anunoby. High arcing shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. And he lays it straight in. And that's now 6 points for Evan Fournier. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now here's Fournier. Faults the pass to Gordon. But they recover it. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Vucevic against Siakam. Anunoby kicks to Davis, looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's Fournier. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. For the Magic, Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Doc in for Carter Williams. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
That one doesn't drop, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here is Doc, guarded by Powell. High post Vucevic. Kicks it to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac passes to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Over Lowry. Fultz, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Vucevic.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Gasol's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Murray outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's deflected. Miller outside. The rebound by Doc. He kicks to Aminu. Augustine up top. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
For our broadcast, with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Spirits are high in the home team locker room as the winning streak hits 4.
4 more wins. 4 more wins.
Political humor, I like it.